Good evening for all of you. Am I audible for everybody? Yes, students. Okay. So I'm late for a few minutes. I'm late for a few minutes because I completed my class in the office place, and then because I came to the home because I forget my headset. I forget. So it's not possible to take the class in the office. That's why I came back to the class from the whole office to the home. That's why this delay for 7 minutes, 8 minutes. Don't feel it. Okay. Right. Let us start with the continuation part of our last session. So have you gone through that functions, guys, all of you? Have you gone through that functions? Did you understand that functions carefully? Is it understandable for all of you? Very good. Have you executed those functions? Have you executed those things? Very good. Let's move to the subject part of it. Threads. And then module name. These are the functions what we have, students. These are the functions what we have. And in last session already I have a discussion about it. And regarding some functions we already used in our programs, various exercises has done it. Okay. And almost whatever the functions I was used it, I told in the class. Now, dear students, we will enter into number of approaches to develop thread. How many number of approaches are there to develop the thread-based applications? Three, I said. I told yesterday's class how many? 3 approaches I told you. One is by using functional programming. Which we discussed already in the class. Creating a thread by using subclass of thread class. Creating a thread by using non-subclass of thread. Today we will see this part. So I hope last class we have done it. And today I want to show you the final execution. Yes, ma. Yeah, Omkar, definitely. That only I am going to introduce in the class. That only I am going to tell you in the class. Shall we start now? Now I am going to show you one example. Difference between thread-based application and non-thread-based application and non-thread example. Let's go. First approach only, and still I am continuing with first approach only. I am going to move. Now let us see the students. I am taking today also non-threading application. Non-thread application .py. I will take one function, students. What is my function? DEF. I will take one small example I planned for it. Just observe it. A small example I planned for it. What was my example? Squares function, which is taking some variable called k. What this function will do? Will calculate the squares of a given list of numbers. Will calculate the list for squares of numbers. We'll calculate the squares for list of numbers. We'll calculate the squares for the list of numbers. One more function I will take it. DEF cubes of one more object I will take it. K, pass it. So I will pass the list of squares. I will pass one object to squares where it is receiving the list of values. For that list of values, squares I will print as well as cubes I will print it. Let us start with what exactly the cubes and things are. I just want to go for it. Let us write the main program. All of you carefully understand, my dear students. Main program. I'm taking LST is equal to, I will take the values as 2, 6, 12, 8, some 19, I'll say 6, like that. I'll take like that. Now, I will these values, yeah. So, take these values, how do you take dynamically? You already know. You already know, students. I already told you in the looping only. In the looping only, I told you. In the looping only, I told you. The students, did I explain or not? Yeah, you can take the list comprehension also, no problem. You want to take like that? No problem. You take it, list comprehension, which I told you already in the class. Okay, very good. So int of val for val in input of dot split off. Did you understand that? Already we used in the class. Split off. Yes, Taushif. Good. Split off. So I will give you the message here. Enter. What is this? Enter what? List of values. List of values separated by space. Separated by what? Space. So I will take a list. LST I am taking. LST I am taking. Next I am taking LST is equal to int of val for val in input of split. I am taking that list. I will pass to squares. Squares of LST, and next is called what? Cubes. Cubes of LST I will pass it. Cubes of LST, squares of LST I will pass it. Okay, well and good. This entire thing, squares of LST, it will go to this place. So values are going. All the LST values are going to this place. What I will do there? I will write it for val in K. For val in K, I will print it directly. What is that? Square of. I am writing dot format of dot is equal to, I will write it dot format of val star 2. Did you understand this? Star 2. Star 2. Star 2. Did you understand? Yes. Understand, guys? Okay. So I can say, okay, val also I can give val comma val star 2 I can give it. After that, I am taking, after printing that, I would like to make it to sleep also. So I will write sleep of some 2 seconds. I will write it. 2 seconds. Okay, well, Same type of code, I would like to take it here also. I would like to take it here also. I would like to write pause. Now I'm writing something like this. What I'm writing, you see, cubes of, I'm writing here, cubes of, I'm writing val comma, what is this I should write? 3 I need to write. I should write 3. Time dot sleep of 2. Time dot sleep of 2. Right. So enter list of values separated by space. Now see carefully. Import the time module. Import the time module. Yes, ma, Riyaz. Something mute. No problem, ma. There is everybody was unmute only. Everybody was unmute only. Okay. Is it okay now? Dear students, is it okay? Yeah. Okay, students, come on now. Enter into this. I will import which module? I will import which module? Import which module now? Time module. Importing what module? Time module. Time dot sleep. Time dot sleep. Yes, squares and cubes. Right. Fine. 5 and 8 what amount? Brackets required. I hope. For k in coming to the point back, here square of this entire thing is written, and this brackets I hope it is extra bracket. Okay, extra bracket. Fine. And for loop also I will write it. Yes, ma, I will write for loop. I will write it. Yeah, I will write it definitely. For val in k, for val in k, yes, it is written. Yes, it is written. Understood? Fine. So line number 8, written. Okay, written. Mentioned it carefully. Done. Now execute. First see this non-thread application. This is non-thread application. This is, you know, this is non-thread application today. Go to the command prompt. Go to the command prompt. Say G column. Say KVR Python 6 p.m. Say I say there. Next is called what, you know, threads. Say py and this example. See that enter the list of values separated by space. I say 3, 2, 8, 4, and then 7, and then 14. These are the values. See that squares of I'll be getting these kind of things. Carefully observe it. Now see the output of it. One by one these answers are coming. Are you understanding? P.S. Kumar. Okay. Looking nice, huh? Is it looking nice program? Yeah. Okay. So now I will tell you the execution time, measure execution time. Okay. Piyush, very good. Now I will tell you the execution time, my dear students. See that. Now I am saying time, measurement of time. How do you start? Your thread execution start. Here I am writing. What is that? Name of the main thread. By default, you have main thread. Name of thread. Name of current thread. Already you know is equal to comma. What is that? Threading dot. I am not applying any thread object. I am not creating. The existing thread I am retrieving. That's it. Current underscore thread dot name I am getting. Okay. See students, print off. I'm just giving some name, right? Now here, the moment when program execution started, onwards, I want to measure the execution time actually. This is a thread started, program execution started. From here, I want to measure the time. Line number 5, what is the execution time actually? How do you measure? Starting time and ending time difference if I take it. Starting time and ending time difference if I take it. It is comes under what? It is comes under what? Come on, my dear students. Starting time and ending time difference is what? Execution time. Execution time. Now tell me, here what should I do? Here what should I do? I should record start time. See, beginning time is equal to beginning time. BT is equal to, there is a module called time dot time. Time dot time. What is the time? Is a module. Time is a module. In that time will give you, yes, I will import threading. I will import threading. I'm just printing the current thread name. Okay, students. Threading. Time dot time. Beginning time I got it. After that, ending time also I will get it. ET is equal to ET. ET is equal to ET is equal to time dot time I am taking. Time dot time I am taking. Time dot time I am taking. See carefully. From this, what is happening? Beginning time and ending time. What I am writing here? Print of total execution time. Total execution time. Actually, execution time means not coming in the form of minutes. It is coming in the form of seconds, students. Always remember in the form of what, students? Format of what is this? ET minus BT. ET minus BT. ET minus BT. It is going to give you the clarity. ET minus BT. Tell me now, ET minus BT I am getting here. Coming to this point of it, is it understandable or difficult, ma'am? Time dot time, I am recording my beginning time. I am recording the program closing time also. After two functions are there, I am recording the ending time also. My class started at 6:17. I may end the class at 7:50. 7:50. That difference is nothing but what? That difference is nothing but total class time, right or not? Now execute. Now execute. My dear students, now come on to the point of it. Now I am going to give you the clarity. Let us start the execution. Let us start the execution. Come on. Enter the values separated by a list of values. So I am entering the same thing. See, my dear students, recording time. See, all this time is computed. Wait carefully and watch it. Squares is over. Now cubes it is coming. See the time now. What is the time is taking? How many seconds it is taking? How many seconds? 30 seconds it is taking. 30 seconds. If you want to execute, it may differ something else. It may differ something 1 or 2 seconds. It may differ 1 or 2 seconds, but it is going to be almost equal to that. Same program, I will write with threads. See, students, are you able to understand me? Are you able to understand? Yeah, 4 seconds difference. Are you able to understand this meaning? Yes. Same program, I will go for I will go for next. I am going for introducing what ma Omkar. Remove the sleep time. Okay, remove the sleep time. Remove the sleep time and see the answer what is coming. Values here. What the time is coming? 1.72, 1.729. Right or not? Because of sleep time, you can understand around 2 seconds it is taking. Same program you do with what? Same program you can do with what also? Others kind of things also. So here, one single thing only, one single thread only executing everything. So let us keep the sleep time and then measure that. You will find the difference. You will find the difference. Right. Come on. Now I am going to introduce threading application. Same thing I want to write with the threads. Same thing I want to do with the threads. Finally, I am going to keep the sleep method only and see this sleep method, what is happening. What is happening here? See that sleep time, what is happening. And see that when the values are increasing, it may take more time also. See the difference, 27 seconds. It is just fluctuating some time, depends on our processor speed and all those things, it is fluctuating. Definitely, let us go to the thread-based application now. Let's start with this. Up to here, start this program now. Observe it now. Using threading now, I'm going for. Come on, dear students. Now I'm taking values as same, I will take it. Values as same, I will take it. Same thing I'm taking. Yes, please look at that. Values are ready. Values as ready. Next, I'm going to take it. Next, I'm going to take it. Under that, I'm going to talk about information. How many threads I need today? How many threads I need today, students? 2 threads. Beautiful. Now I'm taking T1 is equal to T1 is equal to, come on, I forget. How to create threads, I forget. Come on, now I'll go for it. Thread of. Yeah, I forget. Yes, very good. Target is equal to, what is the function name? Squares. Squares I'm taking. Squares I'm taking. Come on. Come on, my dear students. I'm waiting for you. Arcs is equal to arcs is equal to what I'm passing? LST. LST I'm passing. LST I'm passing. Okay. Comma I will write it. One thread is created. Similarly, I will create another thread also. T2 I will say. T2 I will say. What is this now? What I will say? Cubes of LST only. Very good. Now, what should I do? These threads are created just now. Threads are created just now. What should I do? Yeah, beautiful. So, threading you are more perfect today. Start. And T2 dot what? Start. Once you say T1 dot start, T2 dot start, how many threads are going? T1 thread is going to squares and the T2 thread is going to where? Cubes. And they are executing their operations parallelly or one by one? Parallelly or one by one? Parallelly. Perfect. Is the main thread is going to this place or still it is under main program only? Is it in the main program only, right or not? It is in main program only. So line number 21, I should measure the total time or not? Beginning I will record the time and ending also I need to record the time. When I will record the time, my dear students, after completion of T1 and T2 or not? After completion of T1 and T2. How do you make it to measure? I will wait. I will make my main thread to wait until T1 dot join. T1 dot join, T2 dot join. T1 dot join, T2 dot join. Am I correct? Am I correct? Yes. After that you say ET is equal to ET. Time dot what? Time. You say beginning. Here you write it. Here you write it. What is that? BT is equal to BT. BT is equal to time dot time. Same. Whichever place I wrote previously, after the line I wrote it. And in this place, after cubes, I wrote it here. Here I wrote it. Here I wrote it. ET. Dot start, dot start. Yes, one T2 is written as J2, na? Okay. Okay, students. T2. Yeah. ET is equal to this one. Is it understandable? Beginning time and ending time. And I want to print it. How do you print it? Execution time of my program. I take it. Execution time of my program. Total execution time is equal to ET minus BT. ET minus BT. Of this is done. Now, look at students. All of you must understand me carefully. This result, mixing and coming. These results are coming, mixing and coming. Did you understand this wording? Because parallelly executing now. Parallelly they are executing. Okay, come on now. Thread application dot py. That is a non-thread application. This is a thread application, my dear student. Yes, come on now. I will say thread application dot what? Thread application dot py. See, my dear students, values you enter. Thread is not defined. Okay. Now I wrote here thread only simply. I must write the module name. What is it? Threading dot thread. Next I am writing threading dot thread I am writing. Threading dot thread I am writing. Yes. Now see students. Now I am writing this point here. See students. I say values you enter. See that squares and cubes, cubes and squares, squares and cubes and etc. is coming. I see that result is something like this. See that result is coming like that. What is the time is taken? What is the time is taking? Come on quickly. 14 seconds. What is your thread-based, non-thread-based applications taking? What is your non-thread based application? Almost taking some 26, 27, like that. Like that. Once again, I will run my application, non-thread based application. Now enter the values here. See that values once again. Last and final execution, you do it. Last and final execution, observe it. Almost half of the time. Yes, Meghraj, good. See, my dear students, half of the, why? Because two functions are executed by one thread only, now. Two functions are executed by main thread only. That is only the problem. Now you execute this program now. Thread application you execute it. Thread application you execute it. See that now. Yes, ma, I will remove sleep time also. See that it is taking 12 seconds only. Okay. Now remove the sleep time in this both the places. Remove the sleep time in both the places. Why I am giving the time is because you will clearly understand the difference. Remove that sleep time in the thread-based application, remove, and see the execution now. See the answer now. Say that answer is called what? 1.48. 1.48. See that it is 0.49. See that executed 0.54. 0.54. What is this 0.54? What is this 0.54? It is not even seconds. It is called what? Milliseconds. You execute non-thread based application. Go to this once. Non-threading application. You remove the sleep time there. You remove the sleep time there and then execute now. Last and final here, students, please understand this. Non-thread based application, non-thread based application. What is this now? Okay, 1 minute, students. Non-thread based application. Now enter the value. It is taken like this, 1.99 seconds. That is not coming even below to 1. Below to 1, it is not coming. Yes, you execute the thread based application, students. You say immediately that values. What is that answer? 0.57. 0.57 means always it is a double or not? It is a doubling. It is doubling. So 57, it is always doubling. If we take care about in terms of other things also, right? Are you able to understand me? Good. So like that, you can understand. Why I kept a sleep time is because you can understand with a delay in the timing, you can understand in terms of seconds. That is what is my interest of using seconds. If I execute so quickly, in this case, you will be getting little dilemma like that you are getting it. Omkar, did you understand, ma? All of you understand the difference between non-thread based application and thread based application. Students, am I clear? Yes, sir. Now, see that number of approaches. First approach is so clear. And creating a thread by using what? Functional programming. Can I go for the second one? Can I go for the second approach? Yes, sir. Right. Come on, ma. Let us move to the next approach. Yes. Next one is very, very simple. Let's start here. Let us start here. Yeah. By using subclass of thread class. What is this subclass of thread class? Meaning is which concept we need to apply? Dear students, which concept I have to apply? I forget. Inheritance. Super students. Whoop switches. Whoop switches completed, huh? Is the whoop switches completed in our class, ma? Yes, sir. Yes. Now I will go to the example. Direct example, I will take it. So far, what are we doing? Look at my dear students, all of you. I defined a function. Inside that I am writing logic. Such a function I am targeting to this place. Okay. Such a function I am targeting to this place. Now I am going for one more type of example I am going to introduce now. That is the object-oriented approach I am going to introduce. Very, very simple, students. Look at that. This is a so different example I am going to give you. Very small example I will give you first. Look at that. Import. That is approach 2.py. I am writing that. What I will do? Import. What I am writing? Threading. Import threading. Import what? Threading. What should I do now? Class. What is my class now? KVR. My class name is called KVR. Subclass of which class? Thread. I am writing thread. Did you understand? Threading, no, ma. Threading, no. It is thread. I do today something different. From threading, import star, I will say. Can I say? Can I say star? So I can write directly. Import threading means functions will come, classes will come, everything will come. Okay, students. When I say class KVR thread, all the functions of thread class are coming. What are the functions I taught to you in the thread class, if you remember me? What is the function I taught to you? Start function I taught. Next is called what function I taught? Which function I taught? Start function I taught. Next, which function I start? Active count is that is different, ma. That is present into join function, join function. Okay. Next is called what? Is alive function. Is alive function. We already seen. And next, all these functions are there. Start function. There is one function called run function, my dear students. Today, run function is very, very important. Whenever I go for object-oriented programming, with threads, if I go for it, with threads, I should do what? When I go for object-oriented programming with the threads, I have to write the logic of the thread inside of which method? Run method, always. That is what is in the modules also. I mentioned it. Just the students, you wait here. It is a run method. I wrote yesterday's class. Run function. This function is used for defining the logic of Python program, which is executed by 1 minute, you see, executed by thread. This function present in thread class, we must override in the subclass of thread class. Who is the subclass of thread class? KVR. Which function is coming? Run function is coming. We must override. Do you know the concept of overriding? In my class? Yeah, that's why I was waiting multi-threading. After the whoops features only, I want to teach multi-threading. Every time multi-threading will be taught after the classes and objects. Yes. Yeah, function definition, function heading is same, function body is different. Meghraj, correct. Mono, run function was defined. We are overriding now. How it was defined? I told in the class. It was defined with pass statement as a null body. We are overriding that. Are you understanding? Overriding means what? Previous is eliminated and we are writing that. Let us coming to our example. What function I will override? Def run of. Which method it is? Instance method. Just I will write it. Print of. I am from run method. Executed by subthread. I will print its name. See, name of child oblique subthread is equal to. Yes, I am interested, guys. Come on. I am writing. How do you write it? If you tell now, you are great. How do you create? Excellent. C student. Directly. There are two ways are there to write it. One is called what? Name I cannot write it, ma. I cannot write name. Self dot name I will write it. Am I correct? Actually, self dot get name I have to write it. Even if you write it directly like this, current thread underscore thread dot name I can write it. Happily you can write like that. Am I correct? Why? Current thread is a function present in where threading module. Directly I can call it. So simple. Okay. Please understand this case. Simple example first. 40. Now I am taking end of that 40. Now understand this example. Come down to this place, main program. Create an object. Earlier we used to create an object of what class? thread class. It is a parent. Tausif, Seema, I am importing module concept, please. Earlier I was imported with what? With I am saying from threading import star means directly. Directly I am calling. Earlier I was imported. Understand, na? Okay. Tell me, which object I have to create now? Will I create thread class object or subclass? Subclass object I have to create. K is equal to KVR. What is this K? Here, K is an object of which class? Thread class. Is an object of thread class. K is an object of thread class. Actually, it is an object of KVR only. No doubt in that. KVR class. No doubt in that. And it is an indirect object of it is indirect object of which class? Thread class. Every subclass object is nothing but a superclass object only now. Every subclass object is nothing but a superclass object only now. Yes. Now come on. Earlier we used to create what? T is equal to thread off. Now I am not creating thread off. K is equal to KVR off. Now, K is ready. K itself is called what? Thread it is. Thread it is. Now I am writing. I am expecting. K itself is acting as a thread only. Now can I start the thread now? K dot start. What is the start method? Where is the start function actually present in? Thread class. Inherited into which class? KVR class. Am I calling the superclass function or not? Is it understandable? Very beautiful. Simply beautiful, boys. How beautiful it is. How simple it is. Are you okay? Yeah, I'm telling the flow. Omkar telling the flow. Come on, main program. You want to print? Okay. Print. Name of the thread. Beautiful. Go. Beautiful. Current thread. You can write directly. Main program. Current thread dot name. What it prints? Main thread will print. Then done. Start. I will print the thread name. How do I print? Name of child thread. Name of child thread is equal to comma K dot. What is this? Name. K dot name. K dot start. You see, I say here I am writing name of execution status of child thread. Execution status of child thread before start. Function K dot. What is my function name? Is underscore alive. K dot start. Now print. After that immediately execution status of start after start. Right. Start now. K itself is what is the name is printed, ma? What is the name printed? I forget. What is excellent. Thread -1. What is the run method thread is printed here? What is the thread is printed there also? Excellent. What a beautiful students. Good. Extraordinary. Approach 2. Save it. Example 2. Approach 2. Go there. PY. Approach 2. See, my dear students. Name of the thread as first main thread, child thread, and then before start, I am from run method executed by thread. Name of the child thread, it is called sub. In the run method, it is printed. Execution status of the thread after that, done. What a beautiful. Let it join. Let it join. Join the thread. How do you join the thread? K dot what? Join. K dot join. After join, say, what is this? Executions of child thread after. After which function? Join. Once it is joined means it is completed its execution, right or not? Once it is completed means it is completed its execution. Okay, beautiful. Here it is printed what? False. False. It is printed what here? True. It is printed false here. It is printed true here. It is printed false again. False again. Beautiful. Execute. See this now. See that answer now. Child thread name, default name. Starting with this. Run method. True. Test printed. Join false. You want to set your own name? Yes. I am interested to set my own name. How do you set your own name? K dot name is equal to what I'm doing? ROM is not ROM. ROM is my thread. ROM is my subthread. I just want to set that name. So here it is printing what? ROM. Here it is printing ROM. I'm printing immediately after getting setting. Here I will write setting user friendly thread name. User friendly, which name? Thread name. Yes, thread name. K dot name ROM is printed. Here also, what is the thread name printed? ROM. ROM. See that, students? Okay. Beautiful. ROM setting. Getting in the run method also same. Students, are you okay? Did you understand, students? Very good. Now coming to this, here I wrote like this now. I wrote like this. Is there any other way to get it? This is one way. Another way to get it. Excellent. I will write it here only. R. I will write R. I will write R. Print off. I will print it because it is a subclass now. So name is also coming. I say that self dot self. Self is nothing but what? Reference K is going to be keeping there. When you start, this is self is going. K dot name. I'm printing. Yes. Beautiful. What a beautiful knowledge you have. See, students, ROM or ROM. You can learn Django like anything once you carry this type of principle. So simple. Okay. Multi-threading is easy or difficult? Multi-threading is easy or difficult? Is it easy or difficult? Easy, sir. Very good. Very good. Thank you, Ma. Thank you. Right, students. Let's start. Let us start. Yes. Now I'm entering into, this is called one approach. Did you understand? Is this approach is simple or not? What is the first one? Import threading module. Choose the programmer defined class. The programmer defined class must inherit from thread class. Override the run method. Step number one. Step number one. See that, Ma? Step number one. Step number two. See, step number two. This is called choosing the class name. Choosing the inheriting from thread class. Overriding the run method. Overriding the run method. How simple it is. How simple it is. This is called step number 4. Step number 4. These are called step number 2 and 3. Step number 2 and 3. Okay. Now I will go to my example. In this place, I will just mention it. Steps, please. Steps, please. Import threading module. Import threading module. Of course, import threading module. What a beautiful example it is. Right. Second one is called what? Choose. Choose. Programmer defined class. Programmer defined class. Programmer defined class. Yes. Third one is what? The programmer defined class. The programmer defined class. The programmer defined class must inherit from must inherit from must inherit from where? Must inherit from which class? Thread class. Fourth step is what? The programmer defined class. The programmer defined class must override run method with the logic which is executed by subthread or child thread. Did you understand? What a beautiful example it is. Okay, examples are example. Okay, example. Now I am saying that example, how simple it is. See students, I will take it here, approach to this example. I will carry as it is, no problem. I will carry this because every approach level, I just want to give you the clarity. Is it okay, students? Easy or difficult? Easy or difficult? Simple sir, easy. Nothing is there. Now I want to display. Write down. Open your notes. Write a Python program. Write a Python program. Yes, Ma. Taushif. Thank you, Ma. Thank you. Right. Write a Python program. Write a Python program. Which will generate one to n numbers. 1 to n numbers. 1 to n numbers. After each and every second. After each and every second. After each and every second. By using threads with whoops. Of course, that is only possible with threads with whoops. You write threads with whoops. That means threading program with whoops we want. Threading program with whoops. By using threads with whoops. Yes, please. Look at students, all of you once again. Yeah, I'm waiting for your answer to say. Now, right, number generation demo. Number generation example 1.py. Number generation example .py. What I'm doing now? Class. What is the name of the class here? Class. Come on, ma. Numbers of what? I forget. Numbers of thread. Super. Thread. From what should I do? From threading, import star. Import what? Star. You can say import thread also, you can say, not a problem. Okay. Import what? Thread. Import star, I'm saying, because I may use all the functions. Okay. Now I'm saying here, that now we want to do class numbers of thread. There I would like to say what I'm doing now. def. What is the function I need to override? Run function, which is coming from thread class. Self of. Need to write the logic. Come on, how do you write the logic now? Accept that n is equal to n is equal to, come on, self dot n is equal to, if you want to keep the thread object, if you want to keep that int of input of, come on here, enter a number, enter a number. So if I'm writing self dot n less than or equal to 0, say what here, print of is invalid input, is what input, invalid input, star dot format of self dot format of self dot n else part I'm writing, in the else part, come on, tell me what should I do, name of child thread, I want to print name of child thread, name of child thread. Yes, I'm waiting for it to answer it my question. Dot format of, yes, format of, yes, super, self dot name, or you can also write what, current underscore thread dot name, anything you can write it, anything you can write it. Okay students, okay students, now I would like to say, this is a simple statement I am writing. Yes, I am writing this simple statement. I would like to print the logic. What is the logic now? For I in range of 1 comma n plus 1, say what, print value of I backslash t value of I colon, I say dot format of I, it is repeated for 1 to n plus 1 minus 1, time dot sleep, yeah, obviously, time dot sleep of what, 1, time dot sleep of 1, yes, excellent. Then class is over, run function is over. Next, what should I do? Noma, Tausif, okay, this is, yes, that's true, Tausif, correct, self dot n plus 1, that's correct, Tausif, good, thank you, that's perfect. Import the time module, import time module. Right, time module, you have to use it, are you able to follow me? Yes, ma, yeah, Omkar, I understand your question, beautiful. I will take care of that, see, I will take care of, I will take your question, very good question. I will take care of it, let me execute first. Okay, now coming to the main program, what I am doing now, create what, n is equal to what, numbers, n is equal to numbers is called my class. Okay, beautiful, tell me, no number object, no some name, no dot, what should I do, start, finished, yes, example, done. Okay, execute this code, ma, number example 1 I will give you, second example also I will give you, on the same area, number example 1.py, yeah, beautiful, say that, I will say number example 1.py, enter a number, say 10, value of 1 2 3 4, yes, beautiful, good, are you able to follow? Yes, now students, doubt is here you enter the number, what is that name of the child thread here, thread-1. If you want, you can set your own name also. How do you set your own name? no dot name is equal to something like Piyush, Piyush. Piyush is my child thread today, sub thread today. Yes, enter the things now. I will enter something like minus 5, invalid input. Say that something like, for example, something like 10, I will enter something like 6, 6, child thread is called a Piyush, he is printing that area. Of course, this child thread name you can print in the beginning of the session itself. That is nothing but you can write here also, no issue at all. No issue at all. Here itself you can write it. Here itself you can write it. Not an issue. You can write even here also. Not an issue. You see, guys, all of you. Now you say here itself, enter a number. You can say here itself this. After accepting your number, you can print it, or before that also you can write it, my dear students. You want to write before? No problem at all. I will write it. So don't try to get tension. Sorry, shifting that values. Yes, no problem. We can shift anytime, anywhere else, not an issue. I'm writing. Yes. So I hope you are getting me. Print. Let's start last and final stage. Now I will take up. So see that I will take child thread. Piyush is saying that deciding 5 is invalid input, 4 printing that values. Close. Done. This is the output what we are getting it. This is an output what we are getting it. So go to the program now. Now the question is, here I am accepting my input. Inside of the program, run method, I am accepting my program. Now the doubt is, now Omkar asked one question, sir, I have one doubt question, sir. If I wanted to take n value from main program, what to do? What to do? Can anybody can answer this question? Can anybody can answer this question? Where? Mono, where should I pass formal parameter? Where should I pass formal parameter? Yeah, Ram, Anuj. Perfect. Mono, perfect. Come on. Perfect. Concept you need. You need concept. Yes. Come on. Oh. Very good. Now, see, Jafar, there is no, see, we are using whoops, ma. We are using whoops. Whoops we are using. There is no target here. There is no target concept here. Yeah, Scottish, super, super. I say, now see. Now I'm saying, same program. Let me take new program. Let me take new program. There I will show you. The moment when I ask you, na, immediately you must answer like anything. Okay. Example 2. See, students, I will pass it. N. What is that n? You see, n is equal to int of. I'm saying input of. I'm saying that enter enter any value. Enter any value. Enter any value. Okay. Enter any value. Go there. Pass that n. It is a constructor. Control goes to the constructor. I will write it. def underscore init underscore of self comma n. I say here self dot n is equal to n. Omkar. Now see, I will remove this reading part. Got it? Omkar, got it? Yes. These are all. Anything is coming, our notes will say the answer. Any requirement is coming, our notes will say the answer. Let's start. Let us start this. Save this code. Execute this. Say this one. I say go there. Py. I say this. Come on to the point of it. I say minus 10. What is this? Thread dot init not called. Thread dot init not called. What happens? Thread dot name asset initialized. What happens? It is going to give you error on numbers of. It is giving an error on self dot n is equal to n. N value constructor. n, self dot n, thread of n, self dot n, self is called here, self, what is that error? It is having no number is equal to name, line number 25, one minute, start, okay, enter any value, okay, 12, it is thread dot init not called, thread dot init not called, runtime error, number dot start, enter any value, runtime init not called. So we say I will call it I will call it 1 minute mom, 1 minute no dot one more accept value of n, 1 minute accept value ACCEPT n, okay. Say -2, 12. Yeah. Achieved, ma. Achieved. Enter that. Say something like 20. 20. See that? Hopcar. Are you understanding? So it is saying that constructor is not possible to override, it is saying. Why constructor is not possible to override? You understand the scenario? Because they made that constructor as what? Private. Encapsulated that constructor is. They encapsulated that kind of constructor. Constructor is not inherited. Not inherited because they made us what? Encapsulated. Do you know the constructor encapsulation? They made us underscore init they made. Yeah, that's it. That's why. So what I did is to meet your requirement, I put these values, and then done. Understand my exam? Understand my students? Yes, sir. It's a beautiful example. It's a beautiful example. So got it. Okay. Understand this? Fine, students. So your requirement is done. Shall I go to the third approach? What is this approach called? Whoops related approach. Whoops related. See that? Second example. Then you see choosing the threading and choosing the programmer defined class. The programmer defined class must inherit from thread class, and the programmer defined class must override the run method with the logic which is executed by what? Subthread or child thread. I hope you are understanding what I'm talking. Is it okay, students? Fine. Very good, students. Now I'm going for third step. What is the third approach? What is the third approach? Creating a thread by using non-subclass of thread class. Non-subclass of thread class. What a beautiful example this is again. Come on, start with what? Non-subclass of thread class. What do you mean by non-subclass? Non-subclass means what is not there. Non-subclass means what is not there, ma? What is not there? Inheritance is not there. Definitely inheritance is not there. Definitely what is not there? Inheritance is not there. So we will define a normal class. What is the approach number 2 you see? Approach number 2 with whoops. Subclass is there, thread class is there. Okay, well and good. What is the approach number 1 yesterday? Yesterday you see thread class. Here class is not their only functional approach. Functional approach this is. This is called what? Oops approach with a subclass of thread. Today, I am defining one more kind of class. See that, students, I will take with your permission. Same thing I will take it. Same thing I will take it. Same thing I am taking. Same thing I am taking. I am taking the same thing. Look at that. With the help of you, I will take the same thing. Today, I will define. See, I will define. What is it? Step number 1, importing. Step number 2, choose the class name. That's it. Choose the class name and define your own method. No problem. Sample, testing, or I will say testing. Tester, testing function. This is testing function, or do some do operation. Do underscore op. Testing operation I am doing. Step number 3. What is that? I am from do test method, do operation method, executed by subthread, schema. Name of child thread or this one, I have to use compulsory what? Dot name, ROM, or self dot name of ROM. What is that? Now I want to go for it. Here no thread, nothing is there. No thread, nothing is there. Okay, now I want to go for it. How? Main program I will write it. How easily? How usually connected to my examples? Students, K is equal to, or KO is equal to KVR. KO is equal to KVR. KO is equal to KVR. Object is created. I can say KO dot do OP. There is a normal function. Normal, yes ma, I will use it. I understand. Yes, this is a self. It is my class. It is my class. Always remember, it is my class name. Do OP. Operation this is. If you get confused, operation this is my function name. Try to do operation. Operation. I am from operation executed by subthread. Operation this is. Operation, 1 minute. I will remove one bracket. Self. Yeah. Yes, correct. Right. Yeah. Coming to the point of it, self. Yes, ma. I wrote. Here I wrote colon also I wrote it. Okay, class colon. Okay, ma. Jafar. Yeah. Yes, ma. Thank you, ma. Jafar. Yeah, quotation. Written. Now I created an object. Now I want to provide the threadness I want to provide. How do you create a thread now? It is not a thread, normal class object it is. Now create. See, remove that object also remove. How do you create a thread now? T1 is equal to, tell me, thread of, what is that now? Target is equal to, what is my target function? You can answer my question. What is my target function? Operation. Operation is what type of function? Operation is what type of function? Instance function. Instance function. How do you call instance functions in Python? How do you call instance functions in Python? With respect to object. So what we do earlier in this place, you see thread application. Previously it is a functional programming. What we used to write threading. Target is equal to what? Squares. Today what you will write it? What you will write it? I'm expecting. Actually, I will write it operation, operations, operation. I can write it, but tell me operation. I can write it, but no. Omkar, we should not write KVR dot operation. We cannot write it. Operation. We cannot write KVR dot operation. KVR is the name of the class. I should say K dot. What is K? K is equal to what? KVR of. Did you understand, students? Did you understand, students? Comma, anything you want to pass parameter, you can pass it happily. Anything you want to pass parameter, you can pass happily. Right now, don't worry, only like this. Did you understand? Here, k dot operation. Operation is an instance function calling with respect to object. So your thread is calling this operation function with the k. K is an object of KVR. Indirectly, what is the flow? Thread is created. I am targeting to the operation which is taking k. K is an object of KVR. Control goes to T will go to where? KVR class, looking for operation, executing this. T1 reference is kept into where? Operation. And self, T is going to print its a thread name. It is called thread1 will print. Thread1 will print. Later I can change it. T1 dot start you say. T1 dot start you say. See the beautiful answer. Say the beautiful answer. What is this is called? Approach. Approach. Approach what? 3.py. Approach 3.py. Save this code. Save this code. Approach 3.py. Out of that, see, py, approach 3.py. What happens? What happens? What happens, man? Name, huh? Okay. That's true. That's true. Yes. 1 minute, you wait. Which line it is coming? Line number 10. Line number 10. 1 minute. 1 minute. Yeah. What is this now? Thread. Yes, correct only. No problem, no problem. It is a file name after all, no problem. It is not a variable name, I am not talking about it. So it's correct. So I am from executed by subthread. Name of the subthread or child thread is called this one. Are you able to follow? T1 dot start. T1 dot start. I printed like this only you need to print. Like this only you need to print. Did you understand this? Yes. Now, how do you print it? If you want to set your own name, how do you do that? T1 dot name is equal to ROM. ROM, I say. Now you see, what is your name? ROM. Understanding? Easy or difficult? Easy or difficult? Simple, sir. Very, very simple, sir. Now, easy. So simple. Now, one more example. Open your notes. Open your notes. Write a Python program. Write a Python program. Write a Python program. Which will write a Python program which will generate a multiplication table, which will generate a multiplication table, which will generate a multiplication table for a given number, for a given number. For a given number by using threads, by using threads, by using threads. By using threads. By using threads. Yes. With the whoops, you write. With the whoops. With the whoops. Yes. Let us go to the approach 3 I am using now. Let's take the Python program now. Let's watch it. How simple it is. See, ma, all of you. MUL table dot py. See, class table, class MUL table, no problem. MUL table, DEF, table of self. Self. Today I am passing N also. N also I am passing. N also I am passing. N also I am passing. You want to take constructor, you can take constructor, no problem. You want to take constructor, you can take, no problem. You want to take constructor? Shall I take constructor? Yes. First you see with this, later I will change it to constructor. First you see this, later I will take constructor. Here I will write it. Self dot n I will write it. N less than or equal to 0. Say what? Print off. What is this now? Is invalid input. Is invalid input. Is invalid input. Dot format of dot format of n. N. Else I am writing. Else part I am writing. I am writing here multiplication table. Multiplication table for multiplication table for dot format of n. Okay, student. As students, you see, mark, carefully watch it. Something we will do. Yeah, something we will do. Let's see. Let's see. Done. Say for I in range of 1 comma 11, print of backslash t into is equal to dot format of n comma I comma n into I, n into I. Okay, print of I say this line. I say this line. Okay, done. Done. If you want, you can write here else part. Else part you can write it. Else part you can write it. So multiplication table is printed for this. Yes. Main program I will come. Main program. Yes, ma. If you take constructor, you need to write self dot n you need to write Omkar. So main program. Create object of what? Create directly. T is equal to thread of import threading. From threading, what should I do? Import star. Yes, now I am taking. Come on. What should I do? Target is equal to target is equal to, can I write like that? Can you understand me if I write it? MUL table dot table. Can you understand like this? Beautiful students. Excellent. What is this? Is called a nameless object. Nameless object. I am not creating any object explicitly. Directly I am writing. What a beautiful. Comma arcs is equal to n. What is that n comma? Accept the value from the keyboard. N is equal to int of input of enter any number. Enter any number. Understand, students? Is it okay? This is a table function. How I am calling with respect to object? Nameless object I am printing. Actually, earlier I was printed what? K. K is equal to what? KVR of. Here I can write KVR of operation. Here I can write this function name should not write like that. Table only. I should write like that. Yeah, table only. Arcs is equal to. Beautiful. Save it, guys. I should say one small tricky. Some small. We want to enjoy the output also. Yes. Say one. Import time. Are you able to understand me? Yes. Now you say the example here. Dot py, execute py, then done. Enter any number. Say something like ninth table. See the ninth table, what happens? Okay, Not started. Yeah. Not started. Start. Start that. Right. Enter the number 9. See the result. 9 into 1, 9 into 2, 9 into 3, 9 into 4, 9 into 5. What a okay. Very good. Perfect. Perfect. Understood? Easy or difficult? Easy or difficult? Say enter -4. Invalid input. Easy, sir. Good. So total timing you want? Total timing you want? Piyush? So total timing you want? BT is equal to time dot time. Time dot time. Now I will take it. Now I will take it. ET. 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 ET is equal to sir. Now before that, I should say that T dot what? Join. After that only we need to take. Print of what? Join. You need to join or not? \n total time taken to execute. Total time taken to execute is equal to dot format of ET minus BT. ET minus BT. Yes. Say something like that number called 19th table. 19th table. So see that timing. Right. Timing is like that. I hope you are understanding me. Understood, students? Yeah. Go. Now I am passing this value from this place. Now I want to do the same program with what? See, my dear students, I do like this. Understand here. Here, this timing and all you understood. This timing and all you understood. Remove that. This place is there now. This place. I will write one constructor here. What is my constructor here? DEF underscore 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 init underscore underscore of self comma n. N self dot n is equal to n underscore self dot n. This parameter I am going to remove. This parameter I am going to remove. Yes. That time I will write what? Self dot n. Self dot n. Constructor. Self dot n. Self dot n. Self dot n. Here I am writing self dot n. And self dot n. I will write this statement. I am writing. See, students, keep it comment here. I am writing here like this. 4 I am passing. Can I pass 4 here? Can I pass 4 here? What I am passing there? What is calling here? We will experiment it, whether it will work or not. First of all, first of all, we will work. See that. Okay, we will check it out. We will check it out. Not a problem. Okay. Okay. Multiplication table 1. Okay. Save it. Execute it. Multiplication table 1 dot py. N is not defined. N is not defined. Where is it? Okay. This I will not take it. This I will not take it. Right or not? That I will not take it. I will not take it. Enter the number. See, beautiful answer is coming. Because directly passing 4. The moment when you execute the program, thread started executing. Beautiful, students. I am writing this statement inside of this. Inside only I am writing. As beautiful. Getting? Okay. Excellent. Perfect. Execute. Enter the number. Yeah, 18th table. Okay, enjoy. What a beautiful. So, how much skills are you are getting me? How much skills you are getting? What is the percentage of skills you got from my Python class? Yeah, okay. Yes, Kotesh is showing some arm power. Very good. Really, I'm feeling happy about your performance, students. You are just connected to me like anything. When I'm explaining, yes, ma'am. Jafar, thank you. Right, right. Okay, right, ma'am. Tausif, thank you, thank you. Very good. Right, students. So please intimate about our classes to all your friends and relatives who are all interested to learn about our classes. All the things please inform. Right. This is about, see, constructor I wrote, and inside that I'm using constructor and then nameless object, everything. Good. This is called related to all three approaches. Tomorrow's session, I will introduce deadlocks. Shall I introduce deadlocks tomorrow? Deadlocks in Python, I will introduce. Okay? Don't miss it. We are coming to close to the ending of our course. Very close to the ending of our course. Right? After this multi-threading, tomorrow I will take deadlocks concept, guys. Don't miss tomorrow, Saturday, that too. Don't miss tomorrow class. Very, very important class. Okay? Thank you. Good day. All the best. Good night.